Welcome to this special ESS news report focusing on various trade organizations and NAFTA. And now, let's turn it over to Mike Dorfman and Christian Rosenberg.
Good morning, Day 9. I'm Mike Dorfman.
And I'm Christian Rosenberg, and this is ESS News.
With the upcoming U.S. presidential elections, there's been a lot of debate over the effectiveness of trade organizations, particularly NAFTA. Today, we'll briefly discuss various trade organizations to better understand their purposes and how they affect their member nations.
In addition to NAFTA, we will look at the European Union, the Arab League, Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, Organization of African Unity, and the World Trade Organization.
Christian, how about we start with the European Union?
Yes. The EU was founded in November of 1993 and originally had only 12 members. Today it has 27. The EU's purpose is to enhance political, economic, and social cooperation among countries in Europe. Many people also believe the EU was intended to present a unified market to compete with the United States. Most of the EU's members are using or in the process of converting to the euro as their national currency. New candidate countries include Turkey, Croatia, and Macedonia.
And the Arab League was founded in Cairo in 1945 and is a voluntary association of countries whose peoples are mainly Arabic-speaking. The founding members were Egypt, Iraq, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Jordan, and Yemen. There are currently 22 members, including Palestine. Originally, the main purpose of the Arab League was to free the Arab colonies and prevent the creation of a Jewish state. This organization's current purpose is to strengthen alliances among its members, coordinate their policies, and promote their common interests.
We will continue with NAFTA after these messages.
That was my life before NAFTA. Now, instead of working in that field for 12 hours a day, I have a very good job in my country. I have a good American car, food for my family, and I can send my son Pedro Jr. to school now. Soon, he will graduate from the 6th grade. Thank you, NAFTA.
Welcome back to ESS News. Our field reporter Clark Griswold is live in Mexico, ready to inform you about NAFTA.
Hello, I'm Clark Griswold with ESS News, and today I am with Fernando Garcia of Mexico City. His family was greatly influenced by the North American Free Trade Agreement. NAFTA was founded in January of 1994 to remove trade barriers between Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. It is the largest trade bloc in the world in terms of purchasing power. Many tariffs were removed immediately while others were phased out over time. So, Fernando, do you believe that this was beneficial to you and your family?
Yes, because before NAFTA, I was working for very little money and could barely support my family. After NAFTA, I found a good job in a clean and safe factory, and now I can afford many, many fine American things.
Thanks, Fernando. This is Clark Griswold reporting for ESS News. Back to you, Mike.
That was a fascinating look at the personal impacts of NAFTA, Clark. And now we'll move on with the Asian-Pacific Economic Cooperation. APEC was founded in 1989 to stimulate economic growth and prosperity for the region by reducing tariffs and trade barriers. There are 21 members, including China, Japan, Russia, Mexico, the U.S., and Australia. APEC does not require any treaties to join the organization, and decisions are made by majority rule.
The next trade organization we will look at is the Organization of African Unity. The Organization of African Unity was founded in 1963 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, by 37 countries. The OAU is intended to promote unity and development in all of Africa and annihilate all forms of colonialism, and currently includes over 50 nations. The OAU is also very important in helping eliminate apartheid in South Africa. In 2002, the Organization of African Unity changed its name to the African Union.
Now to conclude our program, we will finish off by informing you about the World Trade Organization.
The World Trade Organization was created in January of 1995. The WTO deals with rules of trade between nations at a global or near global level. It is the biggest organization with 152 members and is focused on ensuring that trade flows smoothly, freely, fairly, and predictably. The WTO does this by settling trade disputes, administering trade agreements, helping developed countries establish trade policies, and acting as a forum for trade negotiations. Its members' nations currently accounts for over 97% of world trade.
Wow. Thanks, Chris, for that captivating information. We hope we were able to provide some useful insights into the complex issue of trade organizations and free trade prior to the November elections. Thank you for choosing ESS News, and we will see you at 11 for the Late Night News with Nigel Featherstone and Beth Hurley, Weather with Misty Fair, and Sports with Baba Ganoush. I'm Mike Dorfman, and he's Christian Rosenberg. Have a great evening.